You got Worth out wide left. Peterson and Hawthorne in the backfield with Koutman. Hansen is wide right. Koutman takes the snap. Rolling out. Now he's going to take off and run with it. Bulldogs got to get him on the ground, and they do. He did not get there. He got close, but he didn't get it. He is 2 yards shy of a first down. We're going the other way. Oh, way too close for comfort there. As Koutman made a decision to go and run, he needed 14 yards. He got 12. But as it is, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Here's the thing for the Bulldogs. You want to be aggressive, but you also can't, if you got to make first downs here. You cannot give a quick 3 and out and give them the football right back. So the Bulldog defense gets the stop. Bow their necks, but it was bend but don't break right there. First down and 10 with 2:20 to go in the football game. Can Algona go find a win? Mansky takes the snap. Looking to throw. Steps up. Fires to the right side. He's got a man out there. It's Tristan Larson. Makes the catch along the sideline. Ball went out of bounds. He was trying to stretch for extra yards. And Tristan, I like the effort, but just hold on to the football right now. As he gets out to the 35-yard line. There, a pickup. Solid pickup there. Almost 20 yards. First down and 10. 2:13 to go. He was not out of bounds, so the clock should start when they mark ready for play. Oh, no, the ball went out of bounds. Sorry about that. The ball went out of bounds, so that's why the clock not running. Mansky takes the snap. Looking to throw. Under pressure. Now he's going to take off and run with it. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Call it second down and 10 here. As Gilbert collapsed the pocket. They had Gomez short. They were trying to maybe get it to him quick, but Gilbert was right there. Down to 1:50. Both teams have 2 timeouts, so Gilbert has time if they can get a quick stop here. Second down and 10. Mansky takes the snap, back to throw. Has time, steps up. Now avoids the rush, rolling out to his right. Fires back across the middle, and it's going to be intercepted. At the 45-yard line, that's rash. A diving interception. A throw that Alex Mansky desperately wants back, but he's not going to get it. With 1:32, Gilbert gets the turnover. And they have the ball at the Algona 46-yard line. They still have to move the ball down the field, but 1:32, they've got 2 timeouts, so they can run pass here. Alex was trying to throw back across his body, across the field, and a diving interception by Connor Rash of Gilbert. And the Bulldogs give the Tigers the football right back. So 2 receivers wide left. Peterson and Hawthorne in the backfield. Koutman back to throw. Steps up, looking deep. He's going for the home run, ball on first down, and it's going to be incomplete. Oh, man, did he have a man out there right through the hands. Ooh, doggy. As he had a man behind the defense. Could tell if that was, that was Hansen. Nash Hansen had a touchdown in his arms, and it went right through. Second down and 10. They throw the quick hitter out to Worth along the sideline, and he gets taken out of bounds after a gain of about 6 or 7. Well, there's a flag on the play. Holding coming on Gilbert. There we go. There we go. So a 10-yard penalty, about 4 yards downfield. So it'll be second down. Let's see, second down probably about 16 here with 1:21 to go. But, oh, man, Gilbert had a shot right through the hands of Nash Hansen. If somehow the Bulldogs win this game, Nash Hansen's going to have nightmares tonight about that one because it went right through his arms. Second down at about 16. Koutman back to throw. Pressure coming up the middle. Koutman avoids the rush. Now throws short. It's caught, but it's going to be a gain of about 4, and it's going to bring up third down and 11. Getting out of bounds that time was Worth. Made a nice catch along the sideline, but it's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down and 11 here. Good pressure coming up the middle that time. Hunter Kolash. Jack Limbaugh. Aiden Ulrich, they're the defensive line right now, along with Caleb Omdahl. Down to 10 on the play clock. Got Worth and Hanson split wide left. Wishbone backfield here. Koutman turns, fakes the handoff, rolling out to his left. Oh, the Bulldogs ran right past him, and now he throws it out of bounds. My Lord. We had a defender run right past Koutman, and it's incomplete. It's 4th and 11. So now if you're Gilbert, what do? Do you go for it? And if you don't get it, you give the ball to Algona at midfield, or do you punt the football away? It looks like they're punting the football away. There's a short punt formation here. Trying to get the right guys on the field. Still got plenty of time. 10 on the play clock. Oh, no, they moved. They had somebody move, so they'll walk it back another 5. Over on the far side, the gunner took off a little early. So the 5-yard walk-off. We'll put it back at the 48 of Gilbert. All right, well, Algona's going to get the football back. Minute 7 left here. This is one, if you're Tristan Larson, you got to be absolutely sure-handed. If the ball's not near you, get away from it. And Tristan scoots up a little bit here. Good snap. Gilbert gets the kick away. Larson's going to let it bounce, and it's going to go, let it get away. It's going to go inside the, all the way down to the 2-yard line. Wow. 57 seconds left. So here the Bulldogs will have to work 98 yards, 2 timeouts. But you can't give up a safety either. So 1st and 10 at the 2. Bulldogs need to get out of the shadow of the ruins. A good punt that time by Gilbert. As Brock Christensen did his best, Torrey Taylor. 57 seconds to go. We'll see if the Bulldogs can get anything here. We might be headed for overtime, but you got to be careful. You can't give up a safety down here. 1st down and 10 at the 2. Mancy's just going to dive forward. He gets pushed out across the 4. So it's a gain of 2. And Gilbert will take a timeout with 49 seconds left. So I don't think Gilbert can, they're not going to be able to stop this enough to, the Bulldogs can't run the clock out. And we might have to play for overtime here. Because if you throw an incomplete pass, then Gilbert's got a timeout to burn. So if the Bulldogs keep it on the ground here, Gilbert could take a timeout, but I don't think they're going to, by the time you get to the 40-second play clock, the Bulldogs probably wouldn't have to run a play and probably just play for overtime here. So that was a great punt by Gilbert to get it down inside the 5. Bulldog offense has been shut out in the second half. Gilbert got the 1 touchdown, tied it with the PAT, and then drove down to the Bulldog red power team red zone, but couldn't do anything after that. So 2nd down at about 8. Mansky steps up. Gives it to Lamorne Olfers. Lamorne trying to get to the outside. Gets taken down. A loss of about 2. They take a timeout with 42 seconds left. But 41, and now they're out of timeouts, so there's one. I'm going to say Gilbert cannot force the Bulldogs to punt here. If you just plow straight ahead, you take the time off and you go to overtime. But that one took a little time to develop, and Olfers got out of the end zone but did lose 2 yards. So this would be I say, it looks like we might be heading to overtime, but I haven't had an overtime game in a long time. And to be honest, I don't remember the last time we did an overtime contest. Well, looks like that's where we're headed, unless you have somebody slip and fall and you break a tackle and you go 98 yards for a touchdown. That'd be quite the way to end homecoming. But I have a feeling this is just going to be Alex Mansky and then run the clock out and get ready for OT. Mansky takes a snap, plows forward here, and he gets stopped at about the 4-yard line, and that's going to be it.
Well, maybe not. They don't have any timeouts.
They don't got any timeouts left, and we can take it all the way down to for overtime here. Like I say, I wouldn't do anything other than that at this point. The only thing that's going to happen is disastrous. You're going to drop the ball in your own end zone, and Gilbert's going to get a cheap win. So here we go. Final 10 seconds will run off, and we will head to overtime. So the teams will meet up. You determine what side you want to play on, and each team gets the ball, I believe, at the 10-yard line. Each team gets their shot, and then if you're still tied, you keep going, that sort of thing. So they take a quick break here. We'll take the timeout with them, but we're going to overtime after this here on Hometown Radio, KLGA.
For over 40 years, Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have maintained one mission: to provide excellence in orthopedic care. Their team of 9 physicians offers specialized care in everything from arthroscopic same-day surgery to joint replacement, as well as hand and foot surgery, and have an orthopedic surgeon on call 24/7. Healthcare isn't about appointments, it's about taking care of people, and that's their specialty. Visit Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons on the web at nwiabone.com.
With today's technology, there's no reason to wait by the mailbox for bank statements. Just sign up for internet banking and e-statements. This is Sherry at Security State Bank. E-statements reduce the risks of mail fraud and identity theft. Internet banking allows you to check your balances, see checks and deposits that have cleared, transfer funds between accounts, make payments, and say goodbye to paper filing and shredding. Internet banking and e-statements from Security State Bank in Algona, Burt, and Laverne. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We come back, getting set for overtime tonight here on Hometown Radio KLGA. The captains will meet out at midfield once again. Your coin toss brought to you by the good folks out at Eyes on Thornton. Usually they sponsor one coin toss a game, but tonight we got 2. So this is one here. You win the toss. You can choose. You probably play defense first. That way your offense knows what they have to do. And then the other team can choose the side. The captains will come out here in just a second. John Cox, Lamorne Olfers, Caleb Umdahl, and Aiden Seeley. Like I said, they put 3 minutes on the clock. They wait for that to wind down. Then they go out and do that coin toss. So here we go. Gilbert will be able to call the toss, and then, like I said, you go from there. Gilbert's got the better kicking game, so if they don't get in the end zone, they could try a field goal. Waiting for that out at midfield right now. There's the toss. So, looks like they're going to play down here to our right. So, Algona won the toss. They're going to play defense first. Gilbert will go to the west end zone. So here we go. Going to OT. You start at the 10. You get 4 plays to try and score, barring any penalties or anything like that. And then once that happens, then the other team gets the ball. And if you're still tied, you keep going. If not, one team's going to walk out victorious. See if the defense can come up strong here. They came up strong on a couple of defensive drives there late in that game. After Algona turned the ball over right at midfield with a minute and a half left, able to get a stop and not allow Gilbert to go down and win the game. Bishop Garrigan trailing 45-40 against St. Ed's. That one's late in that contest down at Fort Dodge over on Home Country Radio. So here we go. Overtime. In high school, they start at the 10. College, they start at the 25, but in high school, they start at the 10-yard line. Gilbert will have it on the left hash. They've got receivers either way. 2 men in the backfield with Coutman. Turns, gives off the left side to Hawthorne. And he fights forward down to about the 6-yard line. So second down from there, second down and goal. Hawthorne gets forward. He's been the workhorse here in the second half, including a big 30-yard run that set up the tying score after it was second down and 15 after an intentional grounding play. Galman takes a snap, gets to Hawthorne off the left side again. He gets stacked up at the line, fights forward for a yard, but it's third down and goal from the 4. Olfers and Mansky on the stop. Third down and goal from the 4. There's just the play clock. The game clock does not run here during overtime. And they play until it's decided. Hopefully before 10 o'clock, before the scoreboard show starts. Third down and goal to go. Same formation, receivers either way. Coutman under center, takes a snap, rolling out to his left, throws a quick hitter, knocked away, incomplete. It was Austin Steenhoek and Reed Lawadji over on the far side. And now it's Gilbert decision time. Do you go for the touchdown on 4th and goal from the 4, or do you kick an extra point or kick a field goal that's a little more than an extra point here? And that's one there. If they kick the field goal, Algona wins with a touchdown. But getting 10 yards hasn't been the easiest for the Bulldogs. So it's Hansen from the left hash. This is a 20-yard field goal attempt. Don't even think about jumping off sides here, Bulldogs. The snap is down. The kick is on the way. It's up. It is good. So Gilbert gets the field goal to go up 25-22. But now, if you're Algona, you know what you got to do. A touchdown wins the football game. And you start at the 10-yard line. A touchdown ends it, and Algona would get their 4th win of the season. Otherwise, Gilbert would get their 2nd and their 1st in district play. So who's going to step up and make a play? First down and goal from the 10. As I said, a touchdown wins it for Algona. But Hansen's field goal is the difference right now for Gilbert. Any kind of turnover here by the Bulldogs ends the game. Olfers in the backfield with Mansky. Tight set to the right. Mansky takes the snap, gives to Lamorne around the right side. Lamorne Olfers has a blocker go down in front of him. He tried to push his way through. He gets down to about the 7. Second and goal to go from there. His lead blocker fell down and kind of stopped the path there for Lamorne Olfers. So second down and 7. Like I said, Bulldogs have to score a touchdown to win the game, and otherwise they'd have to kick a field goal, but that hasn't been Algona's specialty so far this season. Mansky takes the snap, looking to throw. Throws over to Caden Weber, makes the catch and gets inside the 5. No, they're going to say incomplete. They're going to say he never caught it. So incomplete pass, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 7. Incomplete pass there. 3rd down and goal. See what the Bulldogs come up with here. 3rd down. They've got Weber wide left. He's extremely wide left. Wing T set here for Mansky. Takes a snap. Rolls out to his left. He's got room to run. Alex is going to run into the end zone. Bulldogs win. Bulldogs win. He got around the left side, and the Bulldogs win it. Mansky in from 7 yards. Needed that one. And the Bulldogs get the win tonight on homecoming. Alex Mansky in from 7 yards out. Final score, Algona 28, Gilbert 25. We're back in a couple minutes here on Hometown Radio.
For over 40 years, Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have